three reasons. We got three reasons why we have pain probably running down our leg, and it's not coming from this thing called the SI joint, the sacroiliac joint. So let's go ahead and get started. Three reasons. Reason number one, you have the old disc. That's right. This old disc right here, in between each bone, starts to get irritated and pushes out on these nerves. Now that should be for a short period of time, maybe a couple weeks, and starts to recede out of your legs and originates back to the lower part of the back. That's reason number one. Reason number two is this little joint right on the side here. That's called your facet joint. And right there is that nerve. It can get swollen and irritated. As we get older, arthritis starts to set in that area, and that can kind of start to give you some pain. And it doesn't have to be that old. I've seen people with joint issues like this in their early 30s already showing some degeneration in this area. And so you don't have to be quote unquote old to start to have this facet joint issue going on. I've actually treated, probably the youngest was 12 years old with a disc problem. That's right, 12 years old. So age, take that and just throw that right away when it comes to the back and having some leg pain, also known as sciatica symptoms. Now that was number two. Number three reason why you're probably having pain down your leg is, wait 1 second. Scully, should they subscribe to our channel? Yes. Please subscribe. Helps the YouTube algorithm out. Gets us up there a little bit more than some. If you have any questions, you can DM me down below. I've been a licensed physical therapist for a long time, decades. All right, so I can probably give you some insight in what's probably going on with yourself. No, if it's too bad, you always want to go see your physician. Don't depend solely on this actual YouTube channel. But okay, third one that can give you pain down your legs is coming right from this joint right in the back. See this joint right in the back here? This right here is L5-S1. That's right, this L5, which is your lumbar, this is your fifth and last vertebrae before you go into your S1, which is your S, stands for sacrum. So you have that last disc, it's the largest one. It's also the one that gets damaged the most because 50% of your movement going forwards and backwards comes from just this one segment. As well as it's weirdly angled. It's angled like that. And the rest of your other bones in your spine are angled kind of this way in the lower part of the back. It's great, you get lots of movement from our backs, but unfortunately over the years it takes a beating. So that's the third and final way. If you're having leg symptoms, it's probably coming from one of those three areas. It's probably not coming from your SI joint. Now they'll go ahead and do some injections in around those areas, around that joint, the facet joint, around the nerve, which is in front of the disc, to try and bathe and get that nerve to calm down and hopefully get you through your recovery period, send you to some physical therapy. I have a lot of videos on different types of treatment techniques you can do to reduce your nerve pain in your legs as well as reduce the leg symptoms. Maybe all the way down in the foot, as well as reduce the lower back symptoms. Most times than not, your back gets irritated and then the disc or the joint starts to get inflamed, and the inflammation process is what gets the symptoms really bad. And once you slow down that inflammatory process, things start to feel better. So if you have any questions, like I said, leave them down below. Those are the final three. And until next time, Scully and I always like to say, look up and keep smiling. See you next time, folks.